the offensive rebound and the putback, so the lead is closing. But the last 3 backdoor plays for the Kings have all been foiled. 2 with the kick, rather 1 with a kick and 2 with blocked shots. Good crossover. Bibby coming through traffic. Ends up for a wide open look from Turkoglu. He couldn't hit. And Horry the rebound. Up to Fisher. Lakers on the move. Fisher gets to 15. Oh, can't decide what to do. Kobe bails him out inside and banks it home. Look out. Here come the Lakers.
And Kobe Bryant spearheading it. Batman did some damage. Going up above everybody, keeping the ball alive there. As Robert Horry gets it, and then watch him on offense here. Nobody can stop me. I'm going to hang in the air a little bit and put it off the glass, and that's what makes Kobe Kobe.
Bibby gets to the line now, a little line drive on that free throw attempt.
Get the ball out of his hands right now, but they did not. So, again, more things open up, and the Lakers get the offensive board.
Kevin George off the fake, challenges, rejected by Divac. Fisher has it, forces one up. Weber may have gotten a piece. Now the Kings are running. Oh, but he threw it behind him.
And he tried to get off a fancy pass. I mean, hold it up. It's a really important time of the game right now. The momentum is swinging. Hold it up and get into the hands of your point guard.
Fisher from three-point range. It's down to a dozen with under a minute to play. The lead has been cut in half from early in the second quarter. Divac kicks it out. Bibby. That's a 3. 8 for 11 for Bibby. He has 18 points.
That's what we talked about earlier. You'd think that was an ill-timed shot. Great steal by Jackson.
He will try to outrace Kobe and draws the foul on Bryant as Bryant is picked up greatly.
Especially at the defensive end of the floor. And that man, number 8, Kobe Bryant, has picked up his intensity and aggressiveness on the offensive end of the floor as well. Still complaining about that foul call he picked up trying to stop Bobby Jackson from going in for a breakaway layup.
Just a second, Kobe. Short on the 3. Rebound to Turkoglu. Just 1 for 8 from the field. Weber couldn't pull the offensive board. 3 seconds left. Samaki Walker crossing half court and firing the 3 and hits. Samaki Walker. That one is going to count. He didn't hit or even take a three-pointer all season long, and he gives the Lakers a boost on the way into halftime.
That's a big boost on the way into halftime. Their last couple of baskets, big three-pointers. Here's Samaki. Take a look at the clock. Lower right corner. Lets it go with about 1/10 of a second to go, and the line drive goes down. Samaki Walker throwing down the three-pointer. It's a big hoop because the Lakers now within more of striking distance, being down only by 14 instead of 17 at the break.
Well, something to build on perhaps for the Lakers. They trail this best-of-7 series 2-1. They trail in game 4 65-51. Keep it victory. Been a little bit more of a team effort for the Sacramento Kings. They are dominating the Lakers now for the 2nd straight game. You're watching the Western Conference Finals on ESPN。
同学跟立斌聊一下，一开始呢，当然命中率是最大的差别。在一开始呢，国王队就打得相当精彩，包括了Turkoglu的几次快攻，单手扣进了这一球，在第一节打完的一个40比20，已经领先到达20分之多了。
也特别是8分钟过后之后呢，国王队的这个小高潮完全是形成了。打的湖人呢是措手不及。
Turkoglu呢则是在今天几次单手扣篮，尤其2次呢是在半场的这个进攻突然间把这个球给灌了进去，在上半场呢让Turkoglu也贡献了12分之多。
对，所以开局的时候13比9呢还好，但是这个9分湖人队停顿的太久了。
Great start the Sacramento Kings got off to in the 2nd straight game here at the Staples Center, but they did. Now the Lakers turn it up, showing some token full
post. They swing it to the weak side. Kobe operating against Turkoglu. Baseline. Shot clock down to 4. Fisher fakes and fires and hits. Big Bibby. And the steal. It was Fisher. Fisher going to take it to the hole. Can't hit. But the tip back. Kobe was there. Fox was there. One of them knocked it in. It looks like it was Fox. Then almost another turnover force. So this intensity has gotten it down to single digits. Bibby drawing 3 defenders near him. Gives up to Turkoglu, the drive. Shaq tossed it over the baseline. Oof. It's all about defense right now for the Lakers.
And Shaq coming over to help out. And again, the Lakers much, much more aggressive on the perimeter.
Divac shot it immediately. And now
the turn of events here, the Lakers have gotten back into this game by disrupting the flow, and the flow starts with Mike Bibby, and the larger Kobe Bryant is on him, making it difficult for the point guard to even get the basketball.
The Laker defense, amazingly, appears to be taking away almost everything in these few minutes here in the third quarter. Weber, wraparound dish. Divac missed. Kobe to Fisher. Bibby on him. Lob in for O'Neal. Going quickly. And more importantly, it's who he gets mugged by. Shaquille O'Neal is going to pick up his 4th.
There's Shaq. Nobody comes over in time. Really a nice drop-off pass inside from Weber to Vlade, and then Bibby on the drive here, trying to split defenders, and Shaquille O'Neal with the big arm going for the ball, but Bibby's head happened to be in between the two.
Weber gave up the dribble. She's in, knocked it away. 5 on the shot clock. Weber had to shoot the fadeaway, and Fox took the rebound.
Lakers just challenging every dribble, every shot, and if they keep up this effort on defense again, they'll get back in the game.
O'Neal with the 4
basket, hopefully.
Well, Bibby went towards the basket and kicked for Chris. Kobe Bryant got lifted by the Bibby fake, and now he has 4. This could thwart the Laker comeback in a hurry.
Kobe's been very physical against Mike Bibby so far in the game. Bibby beats him, and Kobe gets him with his backside right in the back of the head. Bibby doesn't like it at all, but Kobe really nowhere to go, trapped up in the air. He's just hoping Bibby doesn't low bridge him there.
So now Phil Jackson with the decision. The book would say 4 fouls. Fisher with the miss. Shaq risking a 5th foul. Went for the rebound to keep it alive. Horry's got it. Horry slams it home.
Somebody said it's just want to sometime in a particular play. And Horry wanted that ball more than the Sacramento Kings did, wrested it away from them, and there's another bad turnover.
The 6th turnover for the Kings. It's an 8-2 run. Horry to the hole. They call it an offensive foul. They say Divac was established, and Horry pointed to that little half circle saying, hey, he was inside there.
Oh, it looks like to me it's a bad call here, and there's Vlade. He's still moving when he creates the contact, and Robert Horry has a legitimate point.
You know, maybe his feet were outside of there, which was amazing, but, you know, Eric, he didn't even square. There was Kobe on the drive, but wait, foul happening before
the third quarters to get back in it.
And just as they were, foul trouble besetting their 2 superstars. Kobe Bryant leans in, thought he drew the foul on Turkoglu, so the crowd, but no whistle in the first half. Bibby missing. Shaq with a demonstrative 10th rebound.
Still relying on the perimeter. They're not recognizing that Shaquille O'Neal has 4 fouls. Kobe Bryant has 4 fouls. Pound that ball inside to Vlade and see if Shaq will continue to be aggressive.
Robert Horry gives to Kobe Bryant. 6 on the shot clock as he goes at Turkoglu. Cups it. Missed the layup. Shaq the offensive board. In traffic. Contact. No whistle. But a basketball lead. 3 players around Weber. Jackson open, just into the game, hit nothing. He is 1 for 9 from the field.
Again, they work the ball around and settle for a longer perimeter shot with your 2 superstar players of the Lakers in foul trouble. I don't understand it.
Vlade, the rebound, he bumped Kobe. No whistle, 3 on 2. Turkoglu stripped away. A beautiful play. It was knocked out off the leg of Turkoglu. It looked like Fisher.
There's Jackson. The pass, and Fisher, boy, I tell you what, he caught some hand, too, when he slapped that ball away in there for Turkoglu. But, again, sometimes the officials get caught up in the momentum of the game.
Coming up on 3.5 to play in the third. Kobe and Shaq been playing for 3 minutes combined with the 4 fouls each. Fisher, second straight steal for Derek Fisher. Kobe weaving. Fisher from the corner. Oh, he can't keep the crowd on its feet with that one. Kobe to the baseline. Hits the little leaner. 19 for Kobe Bryant. And we have a stoppage here and a whistle. Looks like a technical foul.
And the Sacramento Kings are passing up, moves down the lane to the basket for perimeter shots, and really have been disrupted offensively. And Chris Webber, very, very passive, to say the least, in his help defense as Kobe makes the drive. And Vlade Divac is saying, hey, they're banging us around in here, and you're not giving us any help, ref.
Well, Kobe missed the technical free throw, so I guess no harm done, unless, of course, Vlade picks up another one, then he would be done. Weber has it out, 20 feet from the hole. Now he will drive right at Shaquille O'Neal.
Defender, or this guy on defense, or am I going to pass it up?
Shaq working on the starts the ball movement. Turkoglu on the breakdown, and the Neal has Divac pinned. Oh, he slapped the ball across the baseline. He's already got a technical. That's just asking for another one.
Boy, it certainly is. Shaq inside, you're not going to do much against him there, but he's saying, hey, Shaq's just posting up down there. He's just planning himself and turning whether I'm there or not. When are you going to give me a call? But
they are attacking, trying to hold the fort for now. Good defense from the Kings, and Weber still working. Gives to Weber all alone for the jumper. Shaq's got his 12th rebound.
Weber, that's a shot that he nails down most of the time. Looked a little bit off balance, though, as he took it. Lakers
swing the ball. Looking for O'Neal in the post. They go in. Gives to Ori. Ori, the reverse. Oh, and Walker. Samaki reaching in. Now on the table there, missed him ball. Actually made one of two. Made that first one. Here comes Fisher. Wants the jumper. Kept alive. Now Bibby has it breaking out. Reach in foul. Taken away.
Wow, Jackson just got annihilated with a screen. I believe it was set by Samaki Walker.
That's Lawrence
Funderburk, I'm sorry.
Coming in right there.
He's Funderburk giving a little left forearm shiver to Robert Horry, knocking him into the
Jackson to bring it up. Working Fisher off a couple of Divac screens. 5 seconds left. Jackson's got to go. He'll launch the three. He's missed 9 of his.
There you see Fisher coming across hard against. And I'm sure the Sacramento Kings wanted an explanation about that. And again, a possession before that, Jackson just murdered on a screen, I believe, being set by Samaki Walker.
Lakers gave up 40 points in the first, just 15 in the third. Devin George misses from long range. He has missed 8 of his 10 shots. Right, Weber, O'Neal, and Bryant all have 4 fouls as we start the fourth.
There's Shaq in the game, and of course Vlade takes it out high, but he's got to establish himself down low and see what Shaq does defensively. There we go.
Kobe and Shaq playing with the 4. Weber starts the fourth on the bench for the Kings. Turkoglu from on top. And a rebound to Robert Horry.
To him without attacking Shaq.
Shaq into the lane. On the breakdown. Lays off for Divac, who had it stripped away. No call. Simply Kings ball underneath.
And he cannot believe it. He can't believe no fouls called. There's Bibby, who probably should have gone ahead and laid it up.
Oh.
And boy, I tell you, if that's not a foul on Horry, I don't know what it is.
And O'Neal, who from the other side jammed his elbow in there. Very intentional looking. Stepping through and draws a whistle. Water. Divac. Oh, leaning in between Horry and O'Neal.
And Vlade immediately takes advantage.
Hunter on the pull-up jumper. Jackson scores inside off the Bibby feed. Only 3 assists for Mike Bibby, but he has scored at will.
And that tells you how many shots they've been hitting from the perimeter.
Wraparound dish. Hunter found Devin George. It's a 7-point game. Jackson the drive. In trouble. Oh, somehow.
Here's the move inside. Lindsey Hunter needs a little bit too much resistance from Turkoglu, so drops it off to Devin George. That's what we're normally accustomed to seeing Devin George do. get inside, get some garbage time baskets from around close, not hoisting up the three-pointers that we've seen him shoot so far tonight.
Listed at a guard, but at 6'8", he's got the ability to score in there. Bibby missing. Tough rebound from Shaquille O'Neal, his 13th. Coming up on 9 minutes to play. O'Neal gives out to Kobe. Long rebound, tipped. Weber tracks it down and just flings it back in near midcourt. Oh, Bobby Jackson is going to be whistled for the foul as he battled with Devin George. It's Jackson's third.
Well, Chris Weber had nothing else to do with it but trying to fling it inbounds over his head as he was falling out on the loose ball. And Jackson, the much shorter of the two players, goes over and catches some of the forehead of Devin George, I guess, and they call him for the foul.
9 points for Bobby Jackson, but he has made just 2 of his 11 shot attempts. Offensive rebound for George, keeps it alive. 7 rebounds on the day for the reserve guard. Fake and fire. Hunter. Oh, Bobby Jackson going up high for the rebound.
Now the Sacramento bench wants to know, hey, why not the foul on Devin George that time? As the smaller Jackson went up, had good position. George almost knocked him over.
Weber out beyond the three-point arc. Sets up Jackson. Jackson the challenge. High over O'Neal. He changed that shot. Here comes Kobe. Doesn't have the numbers. Gonna wait for some gold jerseys. Oh, they left Ori alone. He takes a rhythm dribble. Doesn't help. Shaq couldn't control it inside. George has it. Bodies tumbling. And the Lakers have possession. Kobe spinning. Missing. Still Laker ball. Hunter misses the three. How many chances can the Lakers get? It looks like they'll get a fourth as Ori was fouled by Chris Weber. A costly possession here for the Sacramento Kings. Jack Nicholson, he's loving it. How about this effort from the Los Angeles Lakers?
Well, Lindsey Hunter usually knocks those shots down, but you cannot fault the Lakers for their effort here. Finally, after the bodies crash, Robert Horry picks up key foul number 5 on Weber.
The Lakers try to continue their comeback in the fourth. It's not on Weber. They're going to get Bibby.
And it was on Bibby. That's a good call. Reached across, slapped the left arm and wrist of Ori, who got, I believe, the 4th offensive rebound for the Lakers on that. There you see Bibby reaching in. Lakers 23 offensive boards and 3-point field goals. In the conference finals, 19 out of 70. Today, 3 for 23.
Today, 3 for 11, but 7 points. Unbelievable. 29 for L.A.
Weber going down low.
He draws 2 defenders, so they swing the ball around and get it back to him. 5 on the shot clock.
He up as a team, I believe this guy would be playing the small forward spot and not the power forward spot.
Short on the pull-up jumper was Lindsey Hunter. Good hustle from Pollard as he rebounded and got it off to Hedo Turkoglu. So 7 minutes left in a 7-point lead for Sacramento. Looking to go up 3-1 in this best of 7. That's Turkoglu from the corner. 14 rebounds now for Shaquille O'Neal.
Those shots that were going down early for the Kings are not. Fatigue has a little bit to do that. They've been involved in a pretty up-and-down physical contest against the Lakers tonight, and that might affect the shots down the stretch.
O'Neal had to kick it out. They swing it to the weak side. Robert Horry with a big 3. The lead is 4. That is as close as it's been since the first quarter. Early in the fourth quarter. Oh,
a victory here in the Western Conference Finals.
Kobe working on Turkoglu. 21 for Kobe. Lead is back down to 4. Turkoglu getting the screen, but goes away from it. Takes the baseline. He beat Kobe Bryant and laid it in on the backside.
I tell you what, Kobe Bryant had to be shocked. He's the guy who usually has the quick first step, and that time Turkoglu showed it to him, and Phil Jackson's going, hey, we're supposed to take away the baseline from people. Chris Weber, meanwhile, look, and he's saying, hey, you give it to me out there, I can do it.
And, of course, Kobe Bryant can do it from anywhere. He and Shaq been playing with 4 fouls since midway through the third. And they are trying to complete a huge comeback, but the Kings are holding strong. Back with more in the fourth quarter.
Here's Chris Webber coming out. He's circled. And everybody thinks, including Kobe, that Hito's going to go to his right. But he jab steps. He's going to work to his left. Shaq is responsible for rotating. Oh, a little bit too late. And Hito, just in case, goes to the other side of the basket and hits the layup. And Kobe saying, we got to talk. You got to talk to me. Somebody's got to talk and let me know what's going on. Or maybe he's telling Phil Jackson, I don't need you to talk to me right now, the way he went to the bench.
Well, the Lakers have it down by 6. They go right into O'Neal, who kicks it out quickly. And now it's Horry working with Fisher. Fisher bothered by Bibby. Out to Devin George. 5 on the shot clock, and he just throws it away.
Well, at least he didn't settle for the three-pointer that we've seen him take a lot tonight. 7 offensive rebounds. He's doing his best work around the basket. Just a miscommunication. At 5:25 to go down by 6. I don't think that'll kill you in the game.
Shouldn't. The Lakers have shown resiliency throughout this one. Fisher trying to guard Christie, who takes him down on the block. Help comes. Out to Webber. They go back to Christie with 6 on the shot clock. Oh, how about that defense from Derek Fisher? He draws the offensive on Christie.
Great two-man basketball being played between Webber and Christie. But Christie just a little bit too much lowering of the shoulder there as he made his move toward the basket for the turnaround shot over the much smaller Derek Fisher.
And all the talk about the foul trouble for the Lakers, Kobe and Shaq, and then the 4 that Webber picked up. Christie now has picked up 5, so that's a problem. He's normally relied on to guard Kobe Bryant defensively. In fact, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
With the 5.
So you got to attack him with Kobe. You got to get the ball in his hands, I think.
They go down low for Shaq. Oh, blocked from behind. Bibby got a hand in there on the big fella.
And that's the way you have to do it. Once he makes his commitment, the help defense comes over and bothers him from behind. That's one way to contain him.
Fisher trying to contain Bibby. Step back jumper. Wow, that's a huge shot. Kobe had it stripped away. Bibby battling. Kobe gets it back. Tries to fire it towards the basket, and O'Neal, but instead turns it over.
And Kobe might have been better served taking a timeout.
Yeah,
that time.
could have been.
And he just does it again then.
18 in the first half. Been quiet in the second. Now a foul as Divac hits the deck.
Did a little guys behind him. Ball with a little finger, but the hand is part of the ball, they say, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
I got
anyway.
no problem with that not being a foul.
And now on the screen, Bibby just steps off in the same motion of bringing up his dribble. He's shooting the basketball. Unbelievable he's been in these playoffs.
I don't know how you defend that. They go to Webber. Backing down. 6 on the shot clock against Horry. Goes for the jump hook again. This time it's short. 15 rebounds now for O'Neal. 3:45 to play. Lakers dominating the boards, particularly the offensive glass.
Not be able to complete the task of coming back from that early deficit as Shaq. A little bit more effective from the line the last couple of times he's gone to the free throw strike.
Now 6 of 10. He's made his last 3. Looking to make it 4 in a row. And that has huge implications on this series.
Absolutely. And Kobe is all over Bibby. Almost forced another turnover there. Bibby has trouble handling against the bigger Bryant.
Divac working against Shaq. Shaq's got 4, kicks it out. Webber, that's a 3. Webber does not shoot the threes much. Offensive rebound for Divac. That was huge.
Get back out and run it again.
He's working on Shaq. Now backs him out away from the basket. They're regrouping. Divac gave up the dribble. In trouble. Lost it. Who touched it last? The Kings did. The Lakers will get the basketball.
Well, you didn't like the way that one looked on their 12th turnover because Vlade had the ball way, way too long. You got to get the ball in the hands of a guard. Credit Kobe Bryant, though, for blanketing Mike Bibby and not allowing the point guard to get his hands on the basketball and set up the offense.
Under 3 minutes to play. Still a 2-possession game. Kobe working, leaning, and hitting. Kobe Bryant now with 23 points. He and Shaq have split 46 right down the middle. It's a 4-point game.
Yes, Kobe being a bother to Bibby once again, and by the time they get into their offensive sets, the shot clock's winding down.
Bibby barely got it off to Weber. Weber to Bibby. Bibby firing. Kobe may have gotten a piece of it. They can cut it to 2, or maybe even 1 with a 3. Right into Shaq. Bad looking shot for O'Neal.
I just, you know, Shaq's a great ball player, and I know he wishes he had that one back. You got to go to your man Kobe there, because the guy guarding him has 5 fouls, and I think Kobe
Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal pull off another great comeback. 2 straight days. Remember, the Celtics did it yesterday in the Eastern Conference Finals. Can the Lakers do it today? Crunch
time usually belongs to them. First 3 quarters, you see what's going on, and in the 4th quarter, look how the intensity picks up. He picks his spots well, and again, that 49% field goal percentage is because there's nobody in the league that can stop Mr. Bryant from getting into the paint and getting his shot up over, no matter how many defenders are laying in wait for him.
Just ask the San Antonio Spurs about that last round of the playoffs. He beguiled them, bedeviled them in the 4th quarter. Basically taking 2 straight games with 4th quarter heroics. Right now, the Kings need a response. Their lead is down to 4. Weber backing down into the lane. Throws across for Christie. Touch pass Turkoglu. Pull-up jumper. Oh, with a defender draped all over him. Turkoglu hits a huge one.
Wow. You can't ask the Lakers to play better defense than that. Weber passed out of the double team. Turkoglu just going one-on-one basketball over the defense.
From the corner, Robert Horry rattles in the 3.
You cannot leave a guy like Robert Horry open, rotating to try to help out on defense. You got to know where he is. He's hit so many big 3-pointers for the Rockets, for the Lakers, over his long career.
As close as the Lakers have been since 4-2. 1:21 to play. Divac from 20 feet out. The Kings can't miss.
Boy, they really got out of a rhythm relying on the perimeter shots in the 3rd quarter and early in the 4th, and now in crunch time, they rely on perimeter shots and are knocking them down when they need to.
Turkoglu will try and guard Kobe. Kobe straight into the lane. How about that shot from Kobe Bryant? I don't even know how to describe it.
I'm not going to try. That's just athletic ability.
Back to a 3-point game under a minute to play. The Lakers have to have this game. Bibby lost it momentarily. Kobe still tracking him. Rubbed off the screen. Christie. Rebound O'Neal.
Don't know if I like that shot in that particular situation.
The Lakers need something here. Rick Fox into Shaq. And there the foul given up by Vlade Divac. And it is his 5th.
It's at least one of these. There, look at Weber drifting over into the lane. And Robert Horry stayed right in the corner. And Chris Webber, a mental error there. And now Kobe just hanging up over everybody, throwing it in.
Come on. Is there another guy in the game who can make that shot? Guys in front of him, behind him. Shaquille O'Neal has made 6 of his last 7 free throws. He can cut it to just 1.
Boy, as he locked it down and really turned up the focus a little bit from the free throw line down here in the 2nd half. And Shaq and Kobe, so they go, so go the Lakers. The 2-time defending champs being pushed to the brink here once again down the stretch.
Derek Fisher checking out in favor of Lindsey Hunter. Earlier on in the playoffs, we couldn't conceive of that happening on a voluntary basis. Shaquille O'Neal makes them both. It's a 1-point game. Pressure from the Lakers, who have a foul to give, and they reach in there with 22 seconds left. It's on Kobe, so he has 5.
Well, smart play there. The clock is not your friend right here. Even though you're down by 1 now, they're going to have to dig in defensively and just get a stop and get the ball back. You see the timeout situation, both teams with 2 fulls and 120 with 22.2 to go. And I'd look for number 4, Chris Webber here down in the box. If they send the double over, kick it back out to somebody for an open look.
Christie on top to Divac. They're giving him plenty of room. Trying to trap the ball. Divac down the lane. We had a whistle first. No basket. The foul happened out away. It'll go against Rick Fox. And it's a good thing for the Lakers they committed that because it was an automatic 2 coming.
I tell you what, too, the Sacramento Kings, to everybody's surprise, including my own, had spread the ball a little bit. There were 22.2 seconds to go. They could have run out the clock. The Lakers weren't fouling, and they would have just won the game by a point.
Vlade Divac trying to give the Kings a 2-point lead. Looked like he pulled a string on that one.
He must be exhausted with what he's had to go through against Shaq all night. The physical pounding. There he is, mouth hanging down. Fans bother him. He really needs to hit this one.
And he does. So 1 of 2 for Vlade Divac with 11.8 seconds left in Game 4 of this Western Conference Final. The Lakers will have it. Down 2. A chance to tie or win. Quarter overcome to win a playoff game. That's 20. And the Lakers did it against Seattle back in 1989. But the Celtics were down 21 with just 12 minutes to play, and they came back. So I look at that one and go, that's nothing.
That's nothing. But I tell you what, you talk about strategy in the chess match being played. Shaquille O'Neal has been red hot in this quarter, 8 of 9 in the quarter from the free throw line. But if big number 34 touches the basketball, I'd have to try to foul him immediately. I'd rather be shooting, even if he did hit both free throws, for the win with about 6 seconds left in the game. He is with the ball. I would foul him immediately, and they didn't.
They didn't do it. They get it to Kobe Bryant, who's going to work against Doug Christie. Challenges Divac, misses. Shaq got it. Put back won't go. 1 second left for Horry for the win. Oh, Robert Horry! I don't believe it. He just added to the legend. The Lakers pull out Game 4. In the NBA playoffs, I think we've seen it all.
Wow. I mean, what can you say about that? Again, my strategy would have been the foul immediately once Shaq touched the ball, but he got rid of it immediately. And just presence of mind to tap the ball back out to the waiting number 5. Jack loves it, as does this entire crowd. Here's Kobe breaking it down. Vlade comes out to help. He misses. Shaq misses. And watch. Vlade is the one who taps it out, and Robert Horry lets it go with plenty of time to spare, at least 0.3 of a second, and it's nothing but the bottom. One more look at it. Kobe breaks down Christie. He's going to miss the pull-up, and when Shaq gets the rebound and misses there, Vlade taps it right back out to the waiting Robert Horry. That's like a long free throw, baby. And Horry says, it's mine.
Well, you can't say that the Lakers didn't earn this. They clearly came out with physical defensive play to cut into it, but a little luck doesn't hurt either, and that's what they got with the Vlade tip.
That's right. We might have a series that comes down to a Game 7. These two teams going back and forth. This is why they are the 2-time defending champions. Everybody knows their role. Robert Horry, 2 big three-pointers down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. He's made his reputation doing this throughout his entire NBA career, hitting big three-point shots when they need him.
He knocked Portland out, and let's take a look from the wide-angle view of how this crowd reacted to the heroics of Robert Horry. Not an earthquake in Southern California, folks. Just a game-winning 3 to win Game 4. The Los Angeles Lakers, in an absolute must-win situation, got down 24 at the hands of the Sacramento Kings. They came all the way back, and in the final second, Robert Horry delivered the game winner. For Eric Clemens, I'm Mark Brown. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Game 4 belongs to the Lakers. We are tied at 2 games apiece.